Jack Nagy and Owen Fournette are both members of the Amherst High School football team during this crazy spring season that is currently ongoing. Jack Nagy actually graduated from Amherst High School last year and was originally planning on playing football at nearby Amherst College this year, but the ongoing pandemic caused that season to be canceled. Because of that, Amherst High School coach Chris Eorn Jr. offered Jack the opportunity to be an assistant coach on this year's team. Jack explained to me how he was already a coach on the field, so having this transition was not the hardest thing for him, but it also meant a lot to him. Normally, players have to wait 4 years before being allowed to coach to prevent them from coaching players that they played with. But an exception was made this year for Jack because of his ability, but also some issues that happened with the coaching staff this year. While Jack is certainly grateful for the opportunity that's in front of him now, his mindset about athletics has certainly changed because of the pandemic. He also lost his senior lacrosse season due to this pandemic, so he's decided to work as hard as he can to ensure that he's not the reason he loses an opportunity. If he loses an opportunity for something out of his control, so be it. But he wants to do whatever he can to make sure he can get that opportunity. Owen Fournette, on the other hand, has a different set of challenges that he has overcome as a captain during this pandemic season. Many things were different this year due to the shift to a spring season. The field was unusable for the first few weeks due to the snow, which definitely affected their ability to practice at first and forced them to practice inside the gym. Practice time was also cut down this year along with team lifting for COVID safety. The players were not supposed to see each other outside of practice, which made it hard to build a family atmosphere which Amherst relies on. Owen explained that he and the other captains have been doing things a little bit differently this year to attempt to build a little more team camaraderie that you would normally do in person. They've begun showing up to practice 30 minutes early to play catch, to try to just get to know the players around them a little bit more, because as Owen explained, sometimes you don't know who you're standing next to, and that's a necessary thing for football. Along with that, there's been an increased use in the team's group chat to try to help build a little more team camaraderie in a socially distant manner. Both Jack and Owen acknowledge the lessons that they have learned because of this pandemic season, to be flexible and to control what you can control. Of course, no one wanted the year to go like this, but both Jack and Owen have done whatever they can to make this as normal as possible.